Well, good morning and welcome to the Tuesday edition of First Things First. Today is October the 19th, and we're so glad that you have joined us today. And so thankful for another day that the Lord has blessed us with. It is chilly outside, but thank the Lord that we're blessed and looking forward to a great day in the Lord and a great week in the Lord. And just looking forward again to the services coming up this coming Sunday, or homecoming service. And I guess I talk about it a lot, but I just so excited about it. Can't wait. Um, see some hopefully see some people back in the church this coming Sunday that haven't been in a while, and looking forward to seeing old friends and making new friends. So I hope that the Lord blesses you, and hope that you can make it out this coming Sunday for our homecoming services. But today, the verse of the day comes from Psalm 37, verse 4, which says, Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. And as we look at that, it's very easy for us to take that second part of that verse and just leave the first part out. And we like to hear that part that says, He shall give thee the desires of thine heart. And we'll try to take that, and people will try to take advantage of that and says, well, the Lord said that I could have it. And the Lord doesn't say that we can have everything. You got to remember to take the first part of that verse as we go along with the whole verse. It says, Delight thyself also in the Lord. And this morning, God's not going to give us the desires of our heart if it's going to go against His word or against His laws or against His will. And He knows what's best for us this morning. He knows what we need. He knows what we desire this morning. And sometimes our desires might cause us to get out of God's will, might cause us to sin. Even worse, might cause us to get out of church. So He knows the desires of our hearts. And whenever we end up lining up our desires with His desires and with His will, then God will bless us in that, and He'll give it to us. Now, it may not come in our timing either. I've been praying about something for several years, and it may not come in our timing when we think that it should happen, or when we demand that things should happen. But it's in God's time. God will give us the desires of our heart. I believe that, and I trust Him in that. But like I said, God won't give us something that's going to cause us to turn our backs on Him. But people will take verses like this, and they'll take these verses out of context, and they'll say, well, God told me that He'd give me the desires of my heart, and He didn't give me this, and then they get mad at God. Well, they should be mad at themselves, and we should be mad at ourselves if we take it that way, because God doesn't promise us the moon. God doesn't promise us everything. If we desired $1,000,000 and we didn't get it, there's a reason why we didn't get it. God knows that we would take that and conceive it upon our own lusts, and we would probably be out of church and have a lot of other things to do on Sundays besides go to church and to be in His house. So God's not going to give us something that is going to drive us away from Him. But He said when our thoughts and our minds and our desires line up with His, trust, it says, delight thyself in the Lord. And whenever we get that heart and that mind that we want to do God's will, and then He will give us the desires of our heart, and He will He will bless us to get into His will and then be strengthened. So today, as we go through this day, let's continue to remember to put God first in everything, and have a little bit of patience. We've talked about patience this past week as well, and having to wait on the Lord. Sometimes we have to wait on these blessings. but it's in God's timing, and God will strengthen us in those things. And we just got to trust in Him, delight in the Lord, and Lord will bless us. So let's try to remember these things, and let's go through life putting first things first, put God first. And again, hope to see you here this coming Sunday, but hope to see you Wednesday night prayer meeting, and maybe back here again tomorrow morning for another edition of First Things First. May God bless you, and we're praying for you today.